It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home.
Ken, I'm gonna give you the hoodie off of my body, bro. All right.
I would love it.
Everything in my pockets. You the hoodie off my body, bro.
Hey, God bless, man. I will wear it and
Try it on. Try it on, huh? Let me take your mic. Yeah, try it on, bro. Try it on, broski. Might be a little big, but it's warm. It's cozy.
I hope to grow into it. Rehab. That was my goal. You know, gain some weight. You know, new experiences.
Yeah. It's tough, bro.
Thank you, man.
It's tough, man.
Thank you, brother.
It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home.
Kenny,
Hello.
what's going on, man?
Another beautiful day on Kensington and Allegheny.
Yeah. You never met me or heard of me. My name is ATM with All Time Media. We know Shelby already. How you doing, Shelby? So, Kenny, tell me a little bit about yourself, man. What brings you down here to Kensington? Good old Kensington.
28, white male. Not actually from the city. I'm from the suburbs.
Okay.
And I guess I found my way up here for whether it's the drugs or just, you know, the suburbs wasn't enough or whatever. And I don't know, it's just changing culture. I was going through a lot in my life, and
Yeah.
but the drugs have been the most part. Addicted to heroin and turned into fentanyl, cocaine, trank, whatever. Going around these days, I don't really know. We're just told to do it, so we do it.
What's your drug of choice, Kenny?
Actually, I'm, you know, with the change off of opiates, cocaine.
Okay.
Cocaine.
So just cocaine?
Yeah, just cocaine. Whatever they got going out here. Like I was just before you were coming, I was debating whether to go to the methadone clinic or not. You know, I'm still using fentanyl, and it's a grip. It really is. But I'm trying to get there. You know.
Are you hitting the cocaine? Are they hitting the cocaine with trank and stuff, or?
I do believe, yeah, something. It's not right.
So it's not just straight up pure coke. It's mixed up with a lot of stuff.
It's not actually coke at all. It's a designer drug. I don't know if anybody's ever had anything to do with like K2, but K2 is just a base item with a chemical sprayed on it.
Yeah.
And that's what you get the concept of bath salts. That's what bath salts is. It's the same stuff that you go and soak your foot in.
Yeah.
But it just has a chemical that's sprayed on it. It's easily break downable in water. That's why they just spray whatever it is, the cocaine on it. Whatever it's synthetic. It's all made in a lab. Probably all in Philly.
Wow.
I mean,
so everybody using synthetics right now.
Yeah, it's all fake.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You got a lot of knowledge in this stuff, man.
I just feel like when you're out here a lot, you know, you either wins, losses, draws, they all add up. They're all just as important. You need to pay attention to, you know,
to
life. And I spent pretty much my entire life homeless. I've had a little bits of times where I was able to take care of myself, but.
So how was that? If you say you grew up in the suburbs, right?
Yeah.
How you spend majority of your life homeless, Kenny?
Again, you know, I just saw a different view than, you know, the people that my family, I guess. And, you know, I'd break it all down to this is, you know, there's an eagle out in New Guinea or whatever that it has to leave the baby eagle or the baby eagle will never fly. Well, my parents kind of just were like, yeah, we've taught you enough. It's that day. Like, and I've been pretty much homeless since that day.
Quick question, Kenny. Is this where you and Shelby slept last night? Right
no, we actually slept the alley behind here.
The alleyway behind
right now, Kensington is going through gentrification, so
yeah,
we kind of get moved at will to wherever we want the property value to decrease the most.
Oh, so unfortunately, y'all still slept outside on the
Yeah,
ground. Okay.
yeah, but yeah, gentrification. It's a terrible thing that's going on right now. All the people with money want this area, so they're kicking us all out.
Yeah.
And that's something I've actually experienced before, so it's crazy. It's really crazy to live somewhere for so long. People just come in along one day and just be like, not anymore.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, it's crazy,
It's
bro.
crazy,
It fucks me up in
bro.
the head. It really fucks me up, but what else what's the next question?
Yeah.
Um,
That's crazy, man. Hold on. So you out here homeless. Are y'all friends? Y'all in a relationship?
Actually, we know each other. Yeah, we are
Okay.
actually from the same hometown. We're
And
high school sweethearts.
And what's that town? What's that neighborhood?
Dover, Delaware.
Dover, Delaware. Yeah, Dover, Delaware is definitely the suburbs, and it's definitely
Different.
the Kensington.
Yeah,
the
it's
belly
definitely
of
a
the
culture
beast.
shock. It
Yeah,
had
man.
its own little, I guess you would call open air market, but every city I've been to has had it. It's had its own block that you go to, wherever, it's, everything clusters.
Yeah.
And, we had A Street. A Street, maybe a block long.
Okay.
But nothing like this.
Okay.
We know each other.
All right.
So at the end of the day, we can take a little more from each other.
Yeah. All right. So Kenny, man, how you treated out here in Kensington, man?
Oh, that's just where I was going with it. I was fucking shot, bro.
You got shot?
I got fucking shot in the fucking neck.
Oh,
I had 2
man.
surgeries and 4 cosmetic operations. I just
man.
recently got out of the hospital and rehab not even a month ago.
That's ridiculous, bro.
And happened right down there. Right down towards.
And it wasn't meant for you. You just got.
It might have been. I'm pretty sure it was because they robbed me. But it couldn't have been. Maybe I didn't think it took all that force. But I didn't go and ask him. And I would hate for him to see this because I see him every day.
Oh, you know who shot you?
Yeah. I mean, I know.
Man.
I know which direction it came from and who was standing in front of me.
Oh man, so you know that face.
And I know who came over and ran my. I mean, it's deep. It's really, really deep, and I don't really know how to get into all that. But it's not something I really talked about. It's not something you really.
I'm happy you survived that, man. You got hit one time. How many times you got hit?
One time.
One time.
One time.
Oh man.
I had my right clavicle, piece of it taken out.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the science behind it. I honestly didn't understand what was going on in the hospital.
Oh man.
You just kind of it just instilled in your head to trust doctors and everything. So everything that went on, I was just like, yeah.
Did you go to Temple to get treated?
I went to Temple originally, yes, and then I AMA'd and had to go back and have my second surgery at UPenn.
You're not scared of this guy trying to get at you again, man? You shot you and you
100%,
survived.
100%, but that's where it comes to the point on. I got to live out here, so. I mean, at the end of the day, you hope there's a situation where me and you can both be in this. But, I mean, if I start breaking it down, that starts making me answer some questions I don't necessarily want the answer to.
Yeah, man.
So,
That's crazy, man. That's ridiculous, man.
I have a monologue that's just constantly running in my head. I don't really have anybody else's relation of what it goes on in their head because I'm me. But, I think that's why I went to drugs originally, was to, tone down that monologue, because it just asked every question to answer life. I sat there and actually tried to figure that out.
Absolutely, man.
And I don't know. I just very mindful person I try to be. And it sucks because I wish I could be as happy as everybody else. I really do. Or maybe that's just my concept of everything.
So you think the main reason is probably you dealing with your depression and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, there's all. I'm traumatized from start to finish, but that's hard to say. And just everything all together. Like I was talking about my childhood with somebody else, and it was just so crazy because we were just kind of batting it back and forth, and It's just like, oh, your mom didn't do this. Like, you don't know. You just know what you like, how it was. And man, yeah, there are a lot of things that didn't happen to a lot of people that happened to me. You
You're only
know,
28 years old, bro.
yeah, 20 years old. And, you know, it
You
feels
still
like a
got some
million.
time to turn your life around,
Oh yeah,
Kenny.
100%. You know, but I always think of like it goes back to, like, God gives his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers. Like,
Mhm.
you don't just, you know, you can't make something good. You can't make a diamond in, you know, an hour.
Yeah.
You know, so anything, you know, worth, you know, having is worth working for, and that's the concept I try to bring from life.
You seem very intelligent, man. The way you talk.
The rest of the world usually likes to put me in the category of stupid.
Why?
I think it makes them feel better.
What's your highest level of education? Not like that. Like that matters.
Eighth
Oh, you got out of
grade.
grade.
8th grade, and I think that has a lot to do with I cheated all through school over everything.
Yeah.
And then once I got like 3-4 years ahead, and it just didn't happen anymore. There wasn't no cheating, you know, on like certain tests.
Got any kids, man?
Yeah, we have a kid together.
Oh, you and Shelby have a kid
Yes,
together.
we have a kid together.
And y'all not together? Y'all just good friends?
We're as close as you could be in Kensington, I guess. You know.
Okay.
But then again, you know, we have take-homes. You know, like we know each other from. I've known her forever. When everybody asks that, I've known her forever. You know, since I was a kid. I think 17 when she had Ashton, so that's forever to me. You know, my entire life. Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, Kenny and Shelby, who's watching over the little one now?
My mother.
Your mother?
Yeah, he's 12 now. Yeah, he's 12 now. And yeah, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But I kind of, you know, don't know how to answer all that. You know, being a parent's hard. That's what I will say.
It is hard.
It's you know, especially when, you know, I always relate everything back down to, like, you know, when you go on a group expedition with anybody or anything, you know, there's one person that, you know, goes first through the forest, who takes the thorns, who puts the footprints in the snow, and then all the others lead behind. You know, like, it's hard to reciprocate. Like victims turn into victimizers. You know, like people reciprocate what they see. You know, people that were raped by their dad go on to rape. Like, you know, people that hurt go on to hurt. So, you know, especially not having ever really having that too much, you know, like, it's hard to go on that. Like, you know, I guess I could go, you know, with my own parents, believe me, you know, just, you know, once you think you've given them enough, you know, it's time to go. But
yeah, man,
life's just, especially with, I couldn't even, I could go on conversations like this all day long. And actually, it was really funny. I met somebody out here one night. The reason we hang out here is because, you know, 90% of the money we make out here, or would be able to make us, you know, me and her, okay, I guess, you know, money is everything to be complacent. You know, you can't be your best self unless, you know, you're able to be comfortable.
And how are you making your money, Kenny? I never asked you that.
Exactly. 90% of it actually comes from people who see common ground with us, who are not from this city. They immediately come here. And first thing I felt when I came to the city was an immediate separation. Like I don't know how anybody or why anybody acts like this. And, you know, immediately people as a whole, we are meant to trust what looks like us.
Yeah.
And, you know, what acts like us.
Yeah.
And so I felt separated in the city. So most of our money comes from people from the suburbs, you know, that will come out here and, you know, be like, look, we're here for this reason. We need a guy. And that's where most of it comes from.
So who's the bread earner out of you and Shelby? Do y'all look out for each other out here or what?
Yeah, we look out for each other way more than just monetary. I know she doesn't think it a lot, but I look up to her a lot. You know, she could be my trendsetter, my trailblazer at times, you know. But then again, we've known each other forever, so.
But who brings in, like, you know, the more of the pie? I heard it's harder for men out here to make their money, man.
Yeah, but it really all depends on, it's like ambition. It's where ambition comes. It's how capitalism works.
Yeah.
If you want to spend $1,000, and you're in a relationship, well, like, you know, you're not going to go out and make $1,000 if you're not only allowed to spend half.
Yeah.
So I think that's where it kind of comes from. You make as much as you want to spend theoretically, you know. It's not, I don't think most relationships really work like that. Like, I come up with 20, you come up with 20, you know, it's just, you know, I got this today, you know, here's this because I love you.
Yeah.
You know, I went out and worked for this much because I wanted this much. You know, if today I feel like being lazy, I'll go to the methadone clinic, sleep here all day. I mean,
Makes sense.
if I want to get up and get high, you know I got to get money.
Yeah. So how much you think you spend a day to get high?
That answer varies greatly. It could be everything I have in my pocket or nothing at all, with no indication of what it's going to be that day.
Do you put getting high over feeding yourself?
What'd you say?
Do you put getting high over feeding yourself?
Oh yes, 100%. Plus the drugs alter how everything works. Like I said, I usually, if I had my way, I'd be in the corner somewhere shooting up cocaine, thinking everybody was coming to stab me.
Oh man.
I mean, that's how it all goes. I don't know how it breaks down like that. That's where I find myself. I don't know when they mean the thing's stuck. Yeah. It's funny, I was telling a story with somebody, and he said he got stuck in a bush for like 4 hours. He did a shot of, just started doing shots of uppers, and like he just got out there and was like, man, these people are going to think I'm coming out of a bush, something weird. You know, he's won it, got drugs, you know.
How you feel about the rhino trink?
That's what took off the whole getting off on,
Oh man.
that shit's vicious.
Yeah.
Like, I know it isn't 100% out there, but it's just like dope. It changes your whole chemistry. Like,
you think it been in any of your bags, man?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Could you tell the difference?
Yeah, 100%.
What's the difference from the rhino trink being in your, you know?
The only difference that I can give definitively is taste. Yeah. Everything just tastes. I don't know if you've ever been in the hospital, but in the hospital they like clean your IV with salt liquid.
Yeah.
And you can taste it. And that's how drugs are. Like, you shoot up drugs, every drug has its own taste. Everything has its own taste. If you shoot up with salt water, you're going to taste salt water. You shoot up with Mountain Dew, you will taste Mountain Dew. That's just how it works. And so when you inject a different drug, not only does it feel different, but it tastes different. That's why they call shooting meth dragon's breath, because they're sitting there like exhaling, like they're breathing a different air.
Ken, I'm gonna give you the hoodie off of my body, bro. All right.
I would love it.
Right here in my pockets. Do the hoodie off my body, bro.
Hey, God bless, man. I will wear it and
try it on. Try it on, huh? Let me take your mic. Yeah, try it on, bro. Try it on, broski. Might be a little big, but it's warm. It's cozy.
I hope to grow into it. Rehab. That was my goal. You know, gain some weight. You know, new experiences.
Yeah. It's tough, bro.
Thank you, man.
It's tough, man.
Thank you, brother.
It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home.